what if you could start your own web hosting company for free? Sounds kind of crazy, right? But this service, MyOwnFreeHost, claims you can do just that. So today, we're going to dig in and see if it's the real deal. All right, let's just jump right into it. The big question on everyone's mind is this: can you really kickstart a web hosting business with $0? MyOwnFreeHost says yes, and honestly, that's a huge claim we've got to unpack. And here's the line that pulls you in right off their homepage. It's not just about being free. It's about you actually making money. That's the part that really gets your gears turning, you know?
So let's start with that hook. What are they actually promising that makes this whole free hosting empire idea seem even remotely possible?
Okay, check this out. The first thing you'll notice is the word unlimited. It's everywhere. They're promising you, the person starting this thing, unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, plus you can slap your own brand on it. And on top of that, you keep all the ad money and get sales commissions. I mean, on paper, this looks like a complete ready-to-go business. But you gotta ask, who's footing the bill for all this free stuff? To really get what's going on, we need to peek behind the curtain and find out who's actually running the show. And what's interesting is, these guys aren't new to the game. The service actually kicked off way back in 2007, started by a company called Buy Internet. They've been in the free hosting world for a long time. Now it's all under a parent company called iFastnet. Remember that name, iFastnet, because it's super important. So what exactly is a reseller? Well, it's pretty simple. You're basically putting your own brand on someone else's product. The parent company, in this case iFastnet, handles all the tough stuff, the servers, the tech support, all that infrastructure. You just focus on bringing in the customers. And that's the absolute key here. MyOwnFreeHost, or MOFH as some call it, isn't really a hosting company on its own. It's the platform that lets you become one. And all the real power, all the servers and the tech, that's all coming from its parent company, iFastnet. So you're not building something from scratch. You're more like setting up a franchise of their bigger operation. So here it is, the secret sauce to the business model. The entire reason this thing is free for you is because you're becoming a marketing machine for them. Your free hosting company is basically a giant funnel designed to send paying customers straight to iFastnet. Okay, now that we know the game, let's circle back to those big, flashy words from the beginning. What do unlimited and free actually mean when you're in their world? Yeah, this is the big one, isn't it? Is it really unlimited? Whenever you see unlimited and free in the same sentence, you just know there's got to be a catch somewhere. And you'd be right. And this chart lays it all out perfectly. See, the unlimited part, that's for you, the reseller. But for your customers, the people who actually sign up for your free hosting, the limits are very, very real. We're talking 5 gigs of space, 100 gigs of bandwidth, 400 databases. It's generous for a free plan for sure, but it is definitely not unlimited. And what about free? Here's the catch. Yeah, setting up your reseller site costs you $0. But, and this is a big but, you don't pay with money. You pay with advertising. You have to show iFastnet's paid plans on your site, and you have to include upgrade links inside your customers' control panels. It's not optional. All right, so if you're forced to advertise for someone else, how in the world are you supposed to make any money? Let's try to put the pieces of this monetization puzzle together. Well, there are basically 2 ways you can earn. First, you can stick your own ads, like from Google AdSense, on your clients' websites and in their control panels. And second, you get a commission every time one of your users gives up the free plan and upgrades to a paid one with iFastnet. And that commission rate, it's a straight 5%. Not huge, but it's recurring. So as long as that customer keeps paying iFastnet, you keep getting that little slice. But hold on, it's not quite that easy. There are some serious hurdles here. For one, getting AdSense to work smoothly across a bunch of different domains is a technical headache. And here's a big risk. If one of your users puts up some shady content and your ad shows up on their page, it's your ad account that could get shut down. Oh, and to even get those commissions, you have to go sign up for a totally separate affiliate account with iFastnet. So after digging through the promises, the reality, and all the challenges, what's the final call? Is this your next big business idea? Let's break down the pros first. The number one advantage is obvious. It costs you nothing to get started.
Zero. You get to put your own name and logo on everything. You're using a pre-built infrastructure, and they even give you a ticket system to handle customer support. That's actually pretty cool.
But then you've got the other side of the coin. You have to remember your main job is to be an advertisement for iFastnet. That unlimited promise doesn't extend to your actual customers. Making money is way trickier than it sounds, and at the end of the day, you're totally at the mercy of iFastnet. If they change something or if their servers go down, there's nothing you can do about it.
Which brings us to the big final question. Is MyOwnFreeHost really a business in a box that lets you build your own empire from the ground up? Or is it just a really clever system that uses your ambition to fill someone else's sales funnel? The truth, as it often is, seems to be somewhere right in the middle.